What I'm finding out, yeah, because and people looking in what, putting all your effort and stuff. I ain't got shit that we get. If I'm gonna get, well, like I said, let it be done. That's what I'm fighting for. Like I said, you got, well, not yet. You never know till you get married. Yeah. Yeah. I saw that. I saw that screen on some time. Oh, yeah. Just totally different. Yeah. They gonna start. They gonna start. They do that. Like one lady said that she was a judge, but she hadn't become a judge yet. Yeah, my daughter is on the street. I got pictures of what my daughter had. That old man wasn't that pretty. That man had all that pictures. He had pictures and cameras and everything. They got to see who was coming back and forth out the house and everything. They're gonna hear. It's almost like all y'all just fuck y'all life or trying to take somebody else's stuff. Somebody else did. All it's one thing. You can say it in the street and people won't be looking and say, oh, I know you want me to this. Oh, y'all. Baby. Did I tell you I watched that Superman? Ghost of Superman. And they already said he's flopping and shit. So you ain't get right. Superman is something like Batman. Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, all of them from this thing. If you don't hear nothing about me, then that's that. Yeah. And it's funny, those are that every flop like that. Well, I saw you call these models for this sexual some that on full for you now yeah. 2020. And that gives me no fear. This ain't nasty. This ain't nasty. Like I said, it's nice and nasty. The thing is, it's just not. And like I said, you know, like, look, I see. I can attest right now. She goes through that shit. She like, but your old ass, your shit. Yeah, that's it. Look at it like this. Yeah, you right. Yep, you right. You right. Don't do the kids. Cause I know how you do them cars in the street, boy. You see on the video, you be like, nah. And I'm behind. We sell most of them cars. In the inside. say if you got the credit or the money up, you sit down, sit down. Yep. Take this, yours, just do this, and now you can take, now you can keep it going. Because you already know, as soon as it comes off the floor, the depreciate. How you feel? Like, you know what I said, and guess how you do it because they don't depreciate. You buy it straight out and off, you don't have no bills on it. There you go. They don't depreciate. Yeah. Yeah, my whole thing is, I'm going to pay for it. And you keep that bitch up. You appreciate it. One thing about people, if they know how you are, you can say that's what I'm supposed to do. You know, that bitch on it. You know, they're going to dog it. Like, you'd be crazy not going to buy you an for the X on RT. You ain't fucking thing. Yeah, any RT, you cars go buy that motherfucker. So within the 30, well, if they lost, limit lost 30 days. They make sure that this last long in 30 days. But after that, you have all kinds of fuel injections and all kinds of things. Because them boys are dogs and them boys out. You have a personal rule and that's it. The boys, you want to really good a career. I wouldn't say that. Good as fuck it. Man, you go watch these dudes and know some Hellcat fucking with the police. That dude, man. That dude. And guess what? You know why is? And guess what? He probably had the Hellcat. You know they got another version of that motherfucker? They got the Hellcat, they got the Hellcat Red. Man, niggas, they call him Blackout. That's what police call him, Blackout. They've been at Blackout for a long time. You Blackout lives there and put I call it a view on the internet because they can't find out where he at. They don't know who he is. He put the mom still in front of his Blackout Hellcat Red Eye. Well, when I say he, most supposedly plays with him off. I'm like, and then the police fucked up too. One police ran, all he saw his gas can went out. I'm like, it's real. I'm like, what the police thinking about? Why continue to chase you on the real? If you guys go on the side of the road and you got a wheels in and out of cars going 90 miles an hour, any real. And I actually watched that shit. I was like, oh, this is stuff I was going on. And after I watched that, I watched the motorcycle. I was like, Ain't no need for speed like that, dude. Thank you for saying what I was thinking, boy. Woo, I was thinking. Stop stupid. I'm sorry, stupid. That's got stupid. I call it a special type of stupid because you gotta be stupid to be that much of a journey junkie. Adrenaline junkie. Adrenaline junkie. Because eventually you gonna get what you not looking for, but it's gonna happen to you. On the real. So what they say, cause and effect, accidents do happen. No, no. Think about that. You talking? Yeah, boy, you think about a person that normally street race with a street racing car, and then he gets in a Hellcat and say, hell no. I'm trying to tell you, I seen it. Hell no. Gee. G, G, what you want? I'm gonna tell you like this, G. G, it's a thrill. Look, G, it's a thrill to ride. Man. That's all I can tell you, baby girl. It's like riding a motherfucking space shuttle. You ain't never been in no space shuttle, and you want one of them motherfuckers, you feel like you want one. God, 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 the one that made the Magnum. Yeah, because the Magnum was basically the first part of that Hellcat. You dig? But in a full body of a station wagon. And then they started saying, fuck that RT and putting that bitch in some other shit. Because, you know, it came out of that motherfucker on, what they call it there, that Cobra, that Viper. You dig? That's where all that speed started from, that Viper. Them bitches made that snake, and after they made that snake, they lived and said, we gonna live there and throw some Mercedes in here with our snake. So you know that's who took over Chrysler, right? Yeah. Once Mercedes took over Chrysler, Chrysler went, oh! I mean, that bitch shot to the motherfucking roof. Because I remember back in the day, a motherfucker couldn't give you a Chrysler, you go. You would go by them, ooh, get bikes, bitch. I don't want no call from you. I'm trying to tell you. You go in a Chrysler. Those are two cars in by when you couldn't even get them bitches away. That's how bad the two cars were. You go in that Chrysler. They were two sad ass, sorry ass cars for the motherfucking industry. Yeah, I'm just telling you how it is out here, baby girl. That was a sorry ass piece of vehicle right there. Every time I think about that there, do you know anything about Yugo? All I know is that was the last time I heard about it when I was in New Orleans. I ain't heard nothing. Yeah, man. See, good. Just thinking, if we can invest in that company and Mercedes let and say we invest in y'all too. Let's go. Oh, what they call it, NG? You go Mercedes and got us. You go Mercedes and got us. Yes, you go Mercedes and got us. Or you go Mercedes. Yeah, you go Mercedes. Yeah, you go. Oh. And I told you, that Christ, man, that Christ was sorry. Boy, that was sorry. It had problems going up hills. Boy, that Christ was horrible. I'm just thinking about the Jones van. I had the Jones van, and I had the Hoopty. The Hoopty with the See, the Hoopty had different tires and rims on it and everything. That bitch was ragged, had dents in it and everything. But when you got, yeah, but you had to pump them brakes two times before it hit something, for the stop. But the thing about it though, you get in that bitch and turn the ignition on, nigga, you can blow motherfucking white smoke in that bitch. That's how the ignition was in that bitch. Boy, that bitch that bitch was bad and nigga, we used to be, some people be in the lake sweating and shit. We'd be in that rag motherfucker with ignition on me, orange, red and slick. Rolling that bitch with ignition on. I remember when I hit on K and B. What's K and B? Yeah, K and B. Right there off of what it is, Shell. Right there off of Shell. Right there where Whispers was at now. Where was that then? Boy, I did that 2 times pump, and I had been drinking, and it was raining. Nigga, I did that 2 times pump, and this raining. Woo! Into the building. I said, oh shit. So I bagged up. I, 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 I bagged up to the parking lot and got out that car. I got out that car, boy, the people came. I said, can't be. I said, that dude in that truck just took off down the street. You need to call the police on him. He's in a blue truck. Just went that way. And everybody looking the way I was pointing at. And I'm saying to myself, boy, they see half of the bricks and shit. I done bagged all the way up, though, but still, you can see where it hit that motherfucker, boy. I said, Boy, I got, when I left there, I was almost burning rubber. My motherfucker was still running, too. I hit that bitch hard, too. I was like, said, oh shit. I said, hey, that dude in the blue truck hit y'all building, and he went that way. And if all they do is follow the crumbs, you dig? Because all it had shit out on the bumper of the car. All that shit was fucked up. But that bitch still ran though. Y'all parked that bitch in that parking spot too good. But I parked that bitch in the parking lot good too. A blue truck. It was a blue truck. It was a blue truck. Get that bitch. Yep, it was a blue truck. I seen it. He took off. It was a blue truck. And I knew one thing after that, just I ain't gonna worry about going to no bill after that. I said, well, you had enough strength. You had enough to try to find. You didn't get enough. You need to get back in that car and get away from here before the police come. And I went, pump. I went, pump. Oh shit! Boom. Because gee, when your feet slip off of the brake, what you think is gonna hit after that? My shit hit that fucking gas. That's just it. Boom, and then I thought, you know, you already got to pump the brake twice, but it's too late now. You hit the gas once. It's funny now, but it ain't funny now. I mean, it's funny now, but it wasn't funny then. Cause gee, I ain't have to go. Look, it wasn't funny then though. Cause real, when I hit the brakes, the pump, short, and it slipped off there. When I hit the gas, I gotta go back to the brake to pump, and it ain't got none of that now. Ain't got none of that. Ain't got none of that. You ain't got none of that. You ain't got none of that. You ain't got none of that. And I could think it, like I said again. And what all was the problem too was when it did do that, it hit that curve, and that was another jump. So it was just too much jumping going on inside there where my feet was at. Yeah, I remember that shit like it was yesterday. But that was the biggest. I posted it there. That was the scariest, the first ever been in his life because I had no control over nothing. That bitch just jumped. All you heard was, "Vroom, right, bam!" Because the vroom was me going bump, flip off, boom, trying to pump back. Can't pump that fast, buddy. Can't pump that fast. Can't pump that fast. I already hit that motherfucker. I hit that hump. That's the first hump. The next you know that bitch is like, boom. See, I have been through some shit in my little lifetime. Come on, because that one bump was there too much because you foot slipped. Yeah, because like I said again, I ain't laughing, though. I'm laughing now. But I ain't laughing because I knew, ooh, this. And again, look, and again, your little sister is not drunk. Oh, I had all kinds of stuff going wrong that day. That day. It was that night. That night. I had a lot to go on. Get ready to go to the club, too. I remember it, too. Yeah, get ready to go to the club. So sometimes we'll let them sit outside different real spots and sit on the green lizard. And we ain't smoking no weed because if we smoked some weed, we'd been up in that air conditioner. And I had the Alpine sound system in that bitch. So we was bumping and feeling good inside because we were looking bad on the outside. Right. Boy, we was an eyes so for real though. When I'm talking about rolling eyes too, boy, I look like old Rex on Thoric. Old Rex on Eric. Sometimes Eric will come. Eric be like, man, get in my car. Man, fuck you. You don't want to be seeing the green lizard, nigga. You don't want to be seeing the green lizard, nigga. But you already know Oric always shot me. You know. Always shot me. And don't say once I had my car accident, and he came and stayed with me Well, you say, hey, bro, I know you don't use nobody say you don't use no help or nothing, bro. But I just want to hey, watch out for me still. I said, nigga, I watch out for y'all, nigga. Hey, that you did that? I said, I still do that too, nigga. And you was like, yeah, you do. And I started laughing, like, girl, how you was like, well, what the fuck can you do sitting with that, nigga? I'm bitch, I can still run shit, nigga. My motherfucking brain still works. It just wasn't working right properly right then and there because I was too good at trying to build an enterprise dealing with the lawsuit, dealing with all that shit. It was just so much going lawsuit money, trying to make more money out of that money, got into the devil's motherfucking, I call it motherfucking workshop. Shit. Well, when I got into the motherfucking music business, I thought motherfucking selling drugs was bad. God damn. So I told the motherfucker made me live there and leave my motherfucking I'd have thought your own business.com alone. Shit. But I was sure the motherfucker I could start their own because after what P was doing and Holly was doing, people in Holly was paying motherfuckers. At least I was giving Red Dawn for $4 for her CD when these motherfuckers giving motherfuckers quarters. I was like, shit, you supposed to pay the motherfucker that's putting the food on the fucking table, motherfucker. You ain't supposed to get the motherfucker crumbs. Or they gonna do just like you and I did. Keep all these motherfucking good shit to themselves. And then leave your ass. Yep. Unless they paying you for that deal. Unless they paying you for that deal. So that's what Red, cause at least that's one thing Red Dawn says. One thing about you and Interstate Records, y'all some fair motherfuckers. I said, look here, baby girl. If it wasn't for your white ass being on our legal shit, we wouldn't be doing nothing. I heard her on there she sung some song. I don't give a damn how they feeling. And boy, she feel well. She ain't she out of shape. She don't look like Red Dawn, but she look like I don't know, not Red Dawn. She look more like All Dawn. Yeah, cause she was just G. All I can say G is a lot of people from our era. I don't know what hit them. The ugly stick beat the shit out of a lot of people from our era. Real. Mm-hmm. That you, like you said, look, that you, that you lasted, you lasted the time, test of the time. You lasted the test. Because cause I'm trying to say, the divine mind is all that it is, and that's in you already. Now, passing the test is knowing that every day. Passing the test is knowing that every day is a learning experience. You feel me? So once you realize that all creativity is you creating reality, and a whole bunch of other motherfuckers creating reality too. That's how we fucking up because they got other motherfuckers creating reality worse than the reality that me and you living in. Why? Because they need it like that to keep us worrying so they can be our fucking saviors. Ain't that about a bitch? And then they only want some saviors. That ain't funny though, but it was it. That's indeed. So like I told Mama Dick, I said, Mom, if the truth wasn't in you, where is that? So you ain't got to be taught this. You ain't got to be taught this. That's why I told you. You knew better as a kid. That's why you asked questions. So when you didn't get the answers to what? Them not knowing the answer to the question, they try to put you off by telling you, stop asking questions. Don't question God. So long. If anybody's question is what? The creator of your ass being here, because you need to get a what? Answer to the reason why this shit is happening. Hello. But we was taught to be cuckoo, cuckoo. That's why they got the little clock. You see, because if you don't know what time it is, you might well be cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo all the time. Right? You don't know the divine mind which you are a part of being a part of. It being. Because it is all that it is of being and all human beings. Glad to do that day, G, with the 02345 to 79. Yee! Man, who doesn't say, man, I can see that. I said, that's the way it goes. You paint a picture of the reality that I just showed you. Huh? You see, man, I can see that. I said, that's the reality of it. See, you're supposed to be able to paint a motherfucking picture so you can see it for your fucking self. God damn it. But that's why the truth makes sense. Shit. Because it makes sense for you to what? Want to do the shit. God damn it. All right, shit, you just going along and deal along with somebody else doing it. It ain't funny though, but that's how puppets and bitches taught us to be with this bullshit. Make believe bullshit. That's the fucked up part. Every time I talk to anybody about that little fucked up ass, one little fucked up ass word. I do not like that fucking word. If I can live there and that word out of the vocabulary, boy, it'll help y'all out a lot. I can say y'all. It'll help a lot of people out a lot. Because what the fuck is you believing for when you're supposed to know better? There's no fucking truth in believing. There's only truth in knowing better. To doing better. In all. Shit. But again, legal aid before, they're knocking on the door. It's just that I ain't gonna be one to bring it in. I'm gonna be one of the legal line lawyers to change over the lease and start telling the truth for a change. Because it already, it being, the truth being, it is what it is being. Let me know if you want your circle fucked up, somebody fucked up that you care about in that circle, because they can kill your ass. If they kill your ass, that stops them from being the ones that got the power over your ass. They gonna let them fuck with somebody close to your ass, and you don't gonna say no names. So you don't nobody be dying because you trying to prove a point dealing with these lines. Fuck them. Right. You feel me? So I say, hey, like I said, I can't lose something that's valuable in that for to prove the point that we already know the bitch is lying. Shit. I'm just putting it all the way out there. But shit, I don't want to lose nobody by putting their funk ass on the motherfucking spotlight. No, because I already know the truth is the truth. It's time for the feminine energy. And I'm going to help it get their mind right. Because I already know, just like I told Amber, anything that, just like I told you, anything that we do from here on out, knowing the fact, it is what it is. You was born a woman in the first place to know better. That's your natural fucking order to be in and live by. Hello. Once you know that motherfucking why right there, you cannot lose, G. Because anything is a game, G, when you create it out of nothing. Hello. And I just love that you start to realize it for yourself. And tell me, don't feel good. I know I always feel good all the time. Because when that broken body starts playing with me, and then the mind that matters starts saying, yeah, nigga, you feel that, don't you? Yeah, for the feeling. You broke your fucking body, bitch, when you live and drink and drove. Yes, I did hit that. And nobody put no gun to my head neither. It's just that I wasn't thinking the responsibility. You see, I wasn't thinking about everybody that I was putting in danger. You see, I wasn't thinking about me like that. Do your thing. All right, love.